In our arts lessons, we learned that there are different elements of arts. We have the lines, shapes, colors, just to name a few. But try to imagine an artwork that has the same line, or an artwork that has the same shape, or color, whatchamacallit. What do you think it looks like? Is it realistic? Absolutely not. A professional artist knows how important the perfect utilization of the different elements of arts is in creating a tour de force extraordinaire. The combination and differentiation of these elements are salient ways of creating more impact on their artwork. Look at this painting that's hung on our wall at home. What do you notice? Take another quick perusal of it. How do the sizes and spaces of the objects differ? Look at the path. It gets narrower as it gets farther, right? Compare the sizes of the flowers in the mountains. The flowers are bigger because they're closer, and the mountains appear smaller because they're farther. Y'all, this is one of the elements of arts that is called perspective. Perspective gives a three-dimensional illusion that makes a drawing on paper or a painting on canvas looks more realistic simply because it depicts the proportionality of size, space, and distance based on how we see it in the real world. Look at these photos of Mount Mayon. If we look at it from a standpoint that is very far from it, it looks so small. But as we walk closer to it, we see how gigantic Mount Mayon is, right? Y'all, this is so true and applicable to our spiritual perspective. How we see the circumstances, how we see the situation, how we see the problem, how we see ourselves, how we see God. Y'all, these are all crucial. What mountains are you facing right now? Perhaps you're battling with cancer, or leukemia, or diabetes, or coronavirus, or any deadly and incurable disease. You have to go through a 50-50 or last chance of successful operation. The doctors have already numbered your days. Perhaps you're warring against depression. You're alive and look lively. You smile, you laugh, you seem strong. But deep inside, you are dead. Suicidal thoughts are haunting you. You feel unwanted. You feel like no one could ever understand you. Perhaps you are suffering from physical and psychological abuses. The place you once called home is now like hell on earth. You're the less favorite in the family. You are battered. You are in this day. Perhaps you are losing the persons you hold so dear. Your friends despised you. Your crush rejected you. Your boyfriend or girlfriend replaced you. Your wife or husband betrayed you. Perhaps you are entangled in vices. You are hooked on drugs. You are on your way to becoming an alcoholic. You wanna get out of it, but the peer pressure holds you back.
But James chapter 4 verse 8 says, "Draw near to God, and He will draw near to you." When you see your problems bigger than God, then you've got to check where you positioned your heart, where you anchored your faith, where you riveted your hope. Change your perspective, because God is bigger than all of these. He's just a prayer away from you. Again, draw near to God, and He will draw near to you.